Anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So the New York starting five. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
Bridges outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Here's Bridges, following the basket by Brook Lopez. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Bridges.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now here's Kuzma. Giannis outside. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kuzma against Hart. Kicks it out to Lillard. No good from outside. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Bridges passes to Brunson. He can't get it to go. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Brunson. And he gets the bucket. Brunson's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Kuzma. Lopez, a screen on Hart. Lock at 6. Kicks it out to Lillard. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And it's Brunson missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Lopez. Prince dishes to Giannis. Good, nice job down low.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball.
And that does it for the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, up 6. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Miles McBride. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in at the 1 spot. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Milwaukee leading by 4. Shot from the top of the key. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Green.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Antetokounmpo against Bridges, and he makes good on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Chalk up 2 there. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And a switcher also for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Anunoby kicks to Achua. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Achua's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Lillard. He's got 7. Kuzma outside. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Kuzma's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Towns a screen on Portis. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And Portis throws it down.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again.
down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Lillard. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. McBride with the ball. And stolen by Portis.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And here's Brunson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got 9. And that concludes the first half. Bucks lead by 9. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Towns. Still without a basket. Brunson outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hart. And again, it's New York.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Kuzma outside. There's Lopez with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Lopez has got 5.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Brunson finds Bridges. Towns the screen. Hart the pass to Towns. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Here's Prince. Yep, it counts. And now it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Brunson scanning the floor. Drives to the hoop. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Jalen Brunson outstanding at finding avenues to the cup.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Craig, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
The Bucks making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Achua, he's checked in for New York. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Giannis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 10.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Bridges outside. For three. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Anunoby, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Prince outside. Back to Lillard. Fires the three. Good. And a nice assist from Prince.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Brunson, left side. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Towns. Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then there's Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Green, no luck. Knicks trail by 6. McBride passes to Payne. Towns for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Giannis inside. Achua's on him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Brunson against Lillard. The kick out to Lopez. Just 4 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. And the Bucks lead by 5.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
And the shot is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, with a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Brunson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. fourth assist in this one. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Brunson, that's a two-pointer, and the Knicks good for two.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Prince in the corner. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Anunoby. And the Bucks miss again. For New York, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Brunson being aggressive.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pass to Giannis. Back to Lillard. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Brunson kicks to Towns. New York, no good that time either. And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what's the...
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks.
No question, BA. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Embiid, high post. Shoots from the line. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Prince. Back to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Paul George pulls down the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about him. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back out.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Prince, a screen on Oubre. Kuzma for 3. And Grimes pulls it down.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Maxey surveys. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. The Bucks leading by 4. Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Nice job that time. Really an excellent job from Lopez to find the right angle to get the feed off the pick and roll.
Lillard against Maxey. Over Lillard. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Well, it plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
Here's Lillard. Spins. Just 3 on the clock. And the dunk by Lillard.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass.
We've got Butler, Edwards out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Now Butler. Embiid, a screen on Porter. And here's Butler outside. Fires in the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Butler against Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis shrugs off the contact. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
And the 76ers with some changes. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. Trent outside. Lopez, the screen. Porter from outside. Sinks the tray.
From way, way out there, the defense has got to respect Porter's range. It's legit.
Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Kevin Porter. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
To the paint. Here's George. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Kuzma outside. Hits a three-pointer. Kuzma's got 9.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's George. Philadelphia with another miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Prince finds Kuzma. Lopez, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And the bucket is good. George has got his second basket.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Pass to Prince. Kuzma outside. And it's off from 3-point range. 76ers trail by 6 to the middle. Here's George. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
George outside. The 3 is up. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Tries a 10-footer. Second chance effort. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Milwaukee out in front, up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Lillard looking around. Lopez, the screen on Maxey. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Lillard's got 6.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Here's Grimes. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Embiid, a screen on Prince. Another three for Philadelphia.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. Here's Kuzma. The shot won't fall. And George with some nice D. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
And Oubre comes to help. The kick out to Kuzma. Pass to Lillard. Look at Lillard making it look easy.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Maxey on the wing, defended by Lillard. Outside Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Kuzma. And Oubre gets it to go.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. Kuzma against George. Kuzma, the pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. Lillard on the drive. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Trent in for Kuzma. Pass to McCain. Over Trent. A nice shot by McCain. Here's Lillard. He's got 11. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Maxey against Lillard for the lead. And it's Maxey missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Lillard. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Grimes. No good on the shot.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Milwaukee in the lead. We've got Edwards. Butler out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Pass to Embiid. The 15-footer is good.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Now here's Portis. Green finds Trent. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And the basket by Trent. And the Bucks lead by 5.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Butler passes to Embiid. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Embiid against Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And now it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you for that, Allie. And Embiid drops them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Kuzma outside. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, we've seen this video before, guys. Kuzma can take over games with his scoring. I mean, he's smart, he's tough, and he's relentless in exploiting defenses.
Here's Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 8. Lillard passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. Giannis with the jam.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And Maxi's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Lopez. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Maxi.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Prince. 8-point game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lillard. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Lopez. Drills the elbow jumper. Embiid's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Kuzma outside. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Bucks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyle Kuzma.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 8. Embiid, the catch and the flush.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Milwaukee with the ball. Lillard with the ball. So Milwaukee wins it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this...
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg.
And this should be a fun one, a clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the small forward.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Here's Turner. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Turner inside. Rebound Boston. Here's White. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Here's Nembhard. Fires for three. And he's good on the three ball.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Indiana moving it around. Nesmith with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner with the screen. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Celtics leading by 4. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now, here's McConnell. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Cornette.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
56 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Pritchard. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now, here's McConnell. Back to Mathurin. They need this. Hits the three-point bomb.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shoots from 12. Brown, no good. Out to the right wing. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mathurin's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Here's Pritchard. And it falls over the rim and in. Pritchard's got his second bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Tatum against Halliburton. Toppin passes to Walker. Now here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Toppin finds Halliburton over Tatum. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Halliburton.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
Craig passes to Pritchard. Sinks the triple. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Tatum with a screen on McConnell. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Walker. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Inside, here's Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Here's Cornette. Here's White, defended by Mathurin. The kick out to Brown. Offline with his 3. Indiana's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Neesmith can't get it to go. Holiday surveying the floor. Brown outside. For the 3. He's off on that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front. They're up by 1. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And he hits the jump shot. Halliburton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Tatum, that's good.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J, and at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Now, here's Nesmith. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Outside Tatum. Over Siakam. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Turner against Porzingis. Down low. Here's Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Tatum. For 3, Siakam drains the three-pointer. Siakam's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Bounce pass from McConnell. Mathurin for 3. Connects from three-point range. Mathurin's got 13.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Round the pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. To the left wing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Siakam. He's guarded closely. Siakam sets a screen for McConnell. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grabbing for air.
The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 4. And time to step aside. Quick. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you're sleeping.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Craig can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 3. McConnell with it. Halliburton outside. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Halliburton's got 10 points in just his second half.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the 3-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Holiday against Halliburton. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. A 3 ball. A 3 from Tatum.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Halliburton against Holiday. Halliburton drives in. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Inside Tatum.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Nembhard with it. Wide out. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, the touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Tatum kicks to Holiday. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one. And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2 here. Here's Nemhard, and an intentional foul right there. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics over Siakam. Again, the miss by the Celtics. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
The deep three from Tatum. Connects from downtown.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. 8 seconds left in the game. And Holiday kicks to White. The three from Tatum. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense.
This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Back to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brunson. Goes back up. Rejected by Halliburton. Now Siakam. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Turner against Towns. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton with the ball. Sinks it from distance.
You talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Nembhard outside. Takes the 3. That one no good. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The kick out to Brunson. Gets the 3 to fall. Brunson's got 5.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, he's right into that shot.
Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Outside Nesmith. Will it go? Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Bridges. The Pacers also with a sub. Matherin's checked in. Here's Siakam. Pass to Mathurin. Outside Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Now Siakam from the arc. Connects from downtown.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside Achua. Back to Brunson. Mathurin with a rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Outside Hart. Outside Achua. Pass to Hart. To the inside. Here's Towns. Brunson with it. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Nesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Halliburton. Payne's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Bridges outside. Achua with a screen. Takes a three. And Bridges good for three.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. 8 points in the quarter. Showing. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Bridges. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
6 to shoot. McConnell passes to Walker. And McConnell the bucket on the assist by Walker. McConnell's got his first points of the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Achua with a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Bridges. Indiana with a rebound. Here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton outside. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson, and Brunson is subbed in for Bridges. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Here's Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. The 3. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Halliburton, good.
And Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Brunson finds Anunoby. And it's New York with another.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Turner. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by McBride. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. His first shot coming late. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And that one's good. Siakam's got 5.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
So a tie game here, as Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position. Back to Brunson. The 3. Pacers with a rebound. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's Brunson outside. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 16.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Some solid defense from Brunson. Knicks trail by 5. Hart passes to Brunson. Now here's Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Nembhard outside. And here's Siakam for 3. The Pacers again can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
New York making a switch here. Chua's checked in. The kick out to Brunson. And he hits it to tie the game. Brunson's got 18.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. For three. It's rebounded by New York.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Towns for the lead. The rebound by Nembhard.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 7.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Back to Brunson. Lets the three fly. Great answer from Brunson.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Drops in the three. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Puts the move on. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Campaign. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. A nice shot by Halliburton. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
McConnell against Payne. Towns outside. Shot clock at 6. Robinson passes to McBride. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson, and Brunson is subbed in for Payne. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Anunoby. Towns down low. He's against Turner, and the basket by Towns.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Halliburton outside. Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Such a wide open look. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Inside. Here's Towns. And it's New York with another.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Brunson against Halliburton. Offensive rebound. And an Obi for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Pacers trail by 4. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Halliburton against Brunson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Siakam. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton with the ball. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Here's Brunson. Oh, he nails it.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. 29 seconds left in the game. Halliburton drives. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. A nice job on that drive.
And so they foul intentionally. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Kicks it out to Siakam. He's off from 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Timeout.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent.
Focus on that three ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the three-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the three, the small forward. Stolen by Brunson. And pushing it up, here's New York. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
Now, talking about Damian Lillard, coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now, we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Towns following the bucket by the Bucks. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Bridges passes to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Man, that jumper on balance and on point. Lillard working over that medium range area.
Pass to Hart. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Kuzma, that's good.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Over to the wing. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Bridges outside. It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. The shot's good from Achua.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's...
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And it's Brunson missing. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Towns. Giannis no good. Lets it go from 11. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hart's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3. Pass to Robinson. Now Bridges. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Giannis.
Oh my, that is freakish skill from Giannis.
Now here's Payne. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. They set the pick. Here's McBride. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Achua. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Payne. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Porter, no luck. New York trailing. Towns looking it over. Bridges outside. Now McBride. Robinson kicks to Towns. Anunoby outside. Bridges for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 5 now.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Bridges and then for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Lillard against Brunson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 6 points for him.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Bucks. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
Now, here's Achua, covered by Giannis. Achua, the pass to McBride. Over Prince, and McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. McBride's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lillard looking around. And Brunson comes to help. From deep, Giannis. Good! Giannis from deep.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Brunson outside. And again, it's New York.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Anunoby. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Towns finds Bridges. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks leading by 4. Lillard outside. From deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Buries it from three-point range. Kuzma's got the lead back up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Puts it up from 7, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby outside. Good on the triple.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bucket is good.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Pass to Achua. Bridges kicks to Hart. A minute 20 left in the third. From deep, Brunson, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Lillard, bounce pass. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Lillard. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson finds Bridges. Back to Brunson. At the top of the key, Bridges. Here's Hart, guarded by Prince. Trent against Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. New York has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Payne passes to Towns. Out to Payne. Towns the screen. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trent kicks to Porter. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Working on Payne. Giannis inside. Payne covering. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Prince with a screen on Hart. It's Prince on the wing. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the three right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Anunoby finds Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Back to Lillard. Shoots. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Prince dishes to Lillard. And right on target, good. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On deep, Brunson, good. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bridges misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Prince kicks to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's the three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Huge shot from Kyle Kuzma. This guy is never shy.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Pass to Hart. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bridges. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Lets it go from 14. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Fires away from way outside. knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Hart. And the 3 off target. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Suggs. To the inside. Carter, good.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
So clever is Suggs in the screen and roll. Love watching the way he executes these sets.
Pass to Kuzma. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Wagner. And the Magic with possession. To the middle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Now here's Kuzma. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So Lillard will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Buries it from 3.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you 3. He loves knocking that one down.
Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Second chance shot. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Banchero's got 5.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Count it. He's got 7.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Lillard looking around. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 4-3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The Magic have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. 23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Suggs outside. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Takes a 13-footer. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Orlando ahead, leading by just 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Goga Bitadze. Paolo Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the point guard position.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The kick out to Banchero. Five to shoot. Trent with a double. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Portis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Isaac against Antetokounmpo. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And it's blocked by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots. Boy, was that some by-the-book basketball or what? Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and then finishes strong. From one end to the other, perfect.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Here's Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort. He gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Here's Suggs. That one a little long. The Bucks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Prince finds Lillard. From downtown. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Suggs surveys the D. Launches it. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Portis outside. The 3 from Prince. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wagner against Kuzma. Wagner, the pass to Bitadze. The Magic need to put one up here. And it's Wagner missing. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bucks ahead, leading by a point. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you appreciate it, Allie? And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Pass to Wagner. Over Kuzma, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Magic lead by 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Carter from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Lillard finds Lopez. Here's Prince. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Prince has got 6.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the rewards you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Antetokounmpo against Banchero. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. Black's checked in for Orlando. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Lillard outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Nice D from Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Trent from long range. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And that one drops. And it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Back to Lillard from behind the arc. Yes, sir. You can count on Dame from deep.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Pass to Lopez. It's Prince on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Magic leading by 3. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 11 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Black. Fires it. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Black's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy. Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Drains it from 9 feet away. 6 points for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Magic leading by just 2. And time for a... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Orlando, Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the 1.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Antetokounmpo against Isaac. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Yes! And the foul! They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Antetokounmpo against Banchero. 4 on the clock. Suggs outside. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Magic lead by 2.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. That one drops for him.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Picked by Carter. Suggs, the pass to Carter. No good with the triple. Milwaukee has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Antetokounmpo against Banchero. Prince grabs the miss.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after what you said, come on now. Big scores like that one are what you can count on from Lopez.
To the paint. Here's Banchero. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Banchero against Antetokounmpo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Now you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Here's Lillard. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Incoming, Banchero. Down low. Carter. Count it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
That is the guy to go to. I mean, when everything's frenetic, Carter has that steady, even-keeled pulse.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. And a missed layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Caldwell Pope. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Banchero the screen. Here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Banchero. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he's unable to get the second one.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Money from deep. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 7 seconds left in the fourth. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. It's in!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
So it's a narrow... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
If you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. There's the triple. Neesmith can't get it to go. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Kuzma passes to Prince. Lopez with the ball. He's covered by Halliburton. The shot's good from Lopez.
Lopez powering through that time.
And here's Halliburton. Turner finds Halliburton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. Lillard against Halliburton. And that one, good. Lillard's got 5.
Lillard finding a way, even there amongst the trees.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle, and as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. They're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. 6 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Bangs home the trifecta.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Turner for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Taurean Prince. Now, here's Siakam. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Sims with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. Indiana making some changes. Walker's checked in for Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Lillard. .30 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Porter, and he comes up with the deuce.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Halliburton with it. He's got 5. 11 seconds left to play here in the first. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks ahead, up 1. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Benedict Mathurin. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton into the 2-guard spot. That's the Pacers' 5. Outside, Porter. Green with a screen on McConnell. And the basket is good. Pacers trail by 3. Outside, Mathurin. Over Green. That's good on the jump shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, what a move! Giannis!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. From range, Giannis takes it.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Kevin Porter. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Siakam outside. To the inside. And finished off by Halliburton.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Giannis passes to Lillard. Prince kicks to Kuzma. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez, a screen on Siakam. Here's Giannis. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Siakam outside. Pass to Turner. And here's Halliburton. Shoots over Lillard. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 4. Lillard dishes to Giannis. Back to Kuzma. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Halliburton for 3. Here's Nembhard. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Indiana shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. Halliburton hits them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Coach,
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Here's Siakam. Lays it up off the glass. Siakam's got 5 now.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Prince kicks to Kuzma. Lopez outside. Pass to Lillard. The tray. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Halliburton, no good. Bucks leading by 6. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
And Lillard kicks to Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton passes to Turner. Now Nesmith, guarded by Kuzma. Turner for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Prince outside. Pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Over Lillard. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Halliburton.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Turner kicks to Siakam. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And he's good on the second. Bucks leading by 5. Now Lillard. 22 points for him. From the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton finds Mathurin. That one goes. Count it.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Misses the chippy right there.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one is good. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Bucks leading by 10. Lopez left side. Pass to Prince. Kuzma outside. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Halliburton kicks to Turner over Lopez. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Turner's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Here's Antetokounmpo. Quick muscle from Giannis on the finish.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Halliburton against Lillard. No basket for the 7th time in 15 attempts this game. To the paint. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Neesmith. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Halliburton passes to Turner. Good D by Lopez.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Lillard. Lopez outside. Now Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer Lillard in. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Damian Lillard.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Prince dishes to Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Baker.
It's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. Now here's Banchero. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Tatum against Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Brown. Back to White. Free throw line jumper. They kick it out to Porzingis. Knocks down the triple.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
It's Suggs with a drive. And the shot's good.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Tatum. And a nice finish on the layup.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's White. Chalk up two there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Brown against Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim in a finish. Just light work.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Banchero. Shoots over White. Banchero missing again. Boston leading by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Here's Brown. Orlando making their last shot. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Here's Anthony. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And some changes here for the Celtics. Craig is checked in for Cornette, and it's Tatum in for Brown. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Wagner. Here's Pritchard. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Tatum. This one for three. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Magic trail by 4. Now Anthony. And Carroll with it. Off with the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So for Orlando right now, Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Bataze. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the 1. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Bataze. Here's Black. Fires from deep. Horford pulls it in. Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
Yep, that one goes.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
Tatum against Anthony. That one falls. Anthony's got 5 points.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Pritchard. Elbow shot on the way. Tatum can't hit.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Isaac. It's not going to go for him. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Carter. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks. Strong finish by Tatum. Nothing was stopping him there.
among the best in the NBA for a few years now. Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Now here's Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still without a bucket. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Tatum. Outside White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
And here's Caldwell Pope. Carter, a screen on White. To the inside. The kick out to Banchero. Picked by Carter. Banchero down the lane. Count it. Good.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
So both teams changing it up here. Orlando shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. The free throw drops for Banchero. Boston leading by 8. Brown looking around. Oh, Jaylen Brown, a strong finish.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Pass to Banchero. Over Porzingis. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
So we conclude the first half. It's the Celtics up by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Orlando has possession following the bucket by Boston. Here's Banchero. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boston on D. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero, shoots over Tatum. Banchero, strong inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Holiday against Suggs. Holiday passes to Tatum. Boston again missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Picked by Carter. The three is up. Porzingis grabs the board.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
That one's good for 2. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
Tatum against Banchero. That shot, no good. Nice D from Tatum. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Leading by 12. And that one's good. Porzingis.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big.
Now here's Suggs. Wagner with a screen on Holiday. Banchero outside. Boston pulls it in. Holiday taking his time here. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 15. Back to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Outside White. Here's Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Suggs. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Carter. Here's Wagner. Now Banchero, hounded by Tatum. Fade away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Banchero's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke.
And so it's Boston, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Orlando, Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the point. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
The offensive rebound. Here's Anthony. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Tatum from long range. And Tatum drills the three.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Knocks down the long J.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Here's Banchero. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
He buries it from three. Tatum's got 31 points.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Carter finds Banchero. Picked by Carter. Here's Banchero. Plenty of space. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Tatum can't hit. Magic trail by 13. Pass to Banchero. Fires the three. That shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. There's Tatum with the three. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Banchero. Paolo strong.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Now off the inbound. Porzingis misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Down low. Here's Banchero. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Boston's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shake. And Brown with the layup.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd.
Thank you.